Hey, what's up everyone, welcome back to the Halo Hub, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some information on Halo 4. More specifically, I'm going to be going over the details that were gone over in the recent April 2012 Halo 4 Sparkast. And this is a 45-minute long podcast, and in it the developers of Halo 4, so 343, talk about some quite explicit details to do with the Halo 4 multiplayer. And, it's 45 minutes, and I know a lot of you guys can't be bothered to, actually listen to that. So, I've got with me now some best bits, or things that I thought were most important, whatever you want to really call them. It doesn't really matter, it's a list of information. So, the link will be in the description for you guys to go and watch it, or listen to it. There's no actual video, it's a podcast. So, if you want to actually go and listen to the whole thing, because I haven't included everything here. So, the first thing I'll talk about is weapon drops. The weapon drops were said to be random, but they're really not going to be completely random. The best thing to do really would be to think of them as ordnance drops from Firefight, because from what we can tell so far, they are pretty much identical, because they drop down, and they're called ordnance. They drop down randomly on the map, they can kill you, everyone can see where they're dropping, so it's going to be a really interesting game mechanic to actually see that, and see like everyone rushing towards this spawn to see what's in it. A noteworthy thing though is how when you start up the game and for the first time, well not for the first time, but when at the start of each match, the weapons will always be in the same spawns. So the rocket in the rocket spawn, sniper in the sniper spawn, and so on. So that's a classic element where everyone's rushing to the power weapon spawns at the start of each match. Another small thing, well a small thing that was quite a big thing, is that Warhouse has been renamed. They didn't say what yet, but I'm pretty sure that they did it. They renamed it because everyone called it Whorehouse, which is actually funny. Yeah, and each armor ability has been changed from Halo Reach, so instead of getting the old jetpack or the old hologram that we already know, they've had some tweaks or changes and stuff like that, so that's quite interesting. Also, going on armor abilities, so sprint's obviously built in, and when you actually get shot while sprinting, you slow down, and the reason for this is because everyone used to use sprint to run away from people, but now everyone has it built in. They put that in there so that you just to balance it out, really. So when someone's running away from you, you shoot them and they'll slow down so you can get that kill, which is quite a nice little thing, because I got really annoyed when people ran away from me. So the weapons have been balanced. Apparently, they said that they've balanced the weapons really well, and that no one non-power weapon can beat another non-power weapon very easily. So, and they've also said that the assault rifle has a much bigger advantage at close range than it has ever before, and the DMR and the BER they do have a much bigger advantage over long range than they have before. So that's going to be quite interesting. It can't be a bad thing if they're trying to balance it out. And now I'll go over the two. Oh yeah, by the way, no armor lock. I'll just drop that right there. I don't really think I need to say anything else. Just no armor lock. I can confirm, no armor lock. That wasn't just me asking. That was me telling. No armor lock. But yeah. So now I'll go over the two things that have been speculated the most about. Instant spawning and Forerunner vision. So instant spawning, they aren't really instant, not all the time anyway. You do have the choice to spawn instantly in a Slayer variant, or you can wait and customize your loadout for a few seconds. But in objective based games like Flag, Assault and Territories, you're not going to be able to spawn instantly. You still have to sit out that respawn timer, which if you didn't have to do that, then it will break the game, and you could just, if someone stole your flag, you just instantly respawn and shotgun them in the face, and it wouldn't be really fair, so it'd be impossible. So, and then, oh yeah, but there's also one thing to note is that if you were going to compare it to a game, I'd compare it to Battlefield, not COD, because a lot of people have been comparing it to COD, and in COD you can't change your loadout in the middle of the game, you have to stick with your 5 classes, in Battlefield you can. And the last two things I have to talk about are Forerunner vision and Cortana web. So Forerunner vision, it's more like sonar really. You can't actually see everyone in the map. The range is really short. You're only going to get a flash of the outline of your enemy. It's not going to be a constant picture. People can hear you using it, allies and enemies. They'll hear like a high-pitched sound, I guess. So if they're hiding behind a wall and they hear that, they're actually going to move. So they've balanced it out relatively well. And then Cortana web, which is basically it's going to be the new Bungie.net, because it's tracking all your statistics and your kills with weapons and where you kill to death, stuff like that. So I'm not sure if it's been, if it will be able you will be able to access it in mid-game, in the actual game or online. They didn't really go into many details, but yeah. So that's about it for this video, guys. The link's in the description to go and watch the full thing. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to be notified when I release my next video. It could be anything to do with Halo, so if you like Halo, then you should definitely subscribe. For example, I do map reviews, music videos, Easter eggs. I do loads, campaign challenges. There's loads of stuff, so it's just basically a channel for Halo, as the name suggests. So yeah, you should definitely subscribe if you like Halo. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video.